Today on the channel, we're back at it with another New Adventures of Batman unboxing, and today we got Batman, we got Robin.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another New Adventures of Batman DC McFarlane unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Cape Crusader and the Boy Wonder with Batman and Robin. But for all your Batman and Robin needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We just recently unboxed Commissioner Gordon and, of course, the Joker. Now we got Batman and Robin, Riddler and Batgirl to come in the future. I still got to find that Batgirl. Riddler I can find fairly easy. We'll see. We'll wait for that one, I guess, in the future. Oh, the future. How about it? But, of course, let's start with the appetizer first. That is Robin. Oh, just an appetizer as we work our way to the main course, Batman. All good eating at the end of the day. But Robin, looking only like a Robin could look in the New Adventures of Batman packaging. Very similar to Batman 66 packaging. Of course, getting the most out of the molds as well. We'll do some comparisons later on in this very video, but looking good here. 12 and up, 11-year-olds. I don't even want to see you watching this video. How dare you? How dare you? It says 12 and up. Come on, what are we doing? But looking good. Some accessories on the side as well. We'll dive into those. On the back, not too much going on. Jibber jabber, UPC, Batman. Nothing else, really nothing. Shows the Batmobile, all kinds of good stuff. And of course, you can use that Batmobile with these. As we do know, we're going to pull it out. We're going to whip it out. See you later. I'm going to whip out my Boy Wonder. Oh, yeah, my wife loves it when I do that. But there it is, all Robin, looking only like a Robin could look, and a couple of accessories with him. Pop those accessories out. Don't want to lose those for sure. And, oh, I didn't miss it. He's locked in. In true McFarlane style, he's locked in there. We don't want him going anywhere. Anywhere. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. All right, getting down to business here. Getting down to Robin business. But first, we got a Batman Batarang in blue here. Would have liked to see maybe black for Robin, but it is what it is. It's that beautiful Batman blue from the 70s, early 80s. Then we got a Bat Communicator as well. I feel like we saw this prior as well. So getting the most out of your molds once again. We got the Bat Communicator and the Batarang. Now we get down to old Robin, the Boy Wonder himself, and I said it in the last review, I remember the Batman animated series, the new adventure of the Batman animated series. Always loved this as a little kid. It played in reruns. It was really my first introduction outside of Adam West to Batman, so I really enjoyed this, especially being a little kid in the 80s watching this on reruns. It was appointment TV for me before I had to go to school. I definitely remember that as a little kid. And then, of course, into the Super Friends, the Super Friends toy line. You name it, I was all in. It's wild to think DC was, everybody would talk about DC superheroes when I was a very little kid. And then about the late 80s, early 90s, we all jumped over to Marvel. It was all about the X-Men. It was all about the mutants and the Supermans and the Spider-Mans. Some of the other ones, some of the heavy hitters, the Batmans of the world, we're still kind of discussed about. But for the most part, the DC superheroes really took a step to the side for a lot of the Marvel stuff. And then, of course, there'd be all these #1 issues and things that Marvel was throwing out all the time, and everybody was all after those. So it was wild times collecting comics and stuff back in the day, no doubt. But Robin, looking good, looks like him from the show. You got that very smooth black hair over the top. Lone Ranger mask, white eyes, man, no pupils on Robin here. And a little bit of a smiley face, looking good all day long. You know it's Robin. You got the red and green attack looking good. You got the little R on the chest, of course. You got the green gloves, the green tights, the green boots down here. Like a young Peter Pan, really, is what he looks like. And a little interesting skin tone on him. I guess it is a good enough skin tone. We do get a soft goods cape on here. The same kind of material we've seen from these figures in the past as well. An interesting look, no doubt. And, of course, articulation. The arms do go around for us. Oh, very tight arms on him, but they do go around. You do got a single jointed elbow. You get side to side on the forearms on this one, and I don't think, yep, on the hands and forearms side to side, so that's a little interesting. No waist articulation, really. You get a little bit in there, but not anything to really write home about. Leg does move up. Bend at the knee, nothing at the ankle, so kind of really is what it is. Does he fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save 10%. He does fit on that stand if you need him to be on one. But a good looking figure. I got no problems with this version of the Boy Wonder. It really does feel like the cartoon I watched as a little kid. And then I talked about the yin and yang. Of course, old Burt Ward himself. We do get a lot out of our molds here. It's the same cape, just a little different color. A bit of a goldish color here, straight yellow on this one. I mean, it's just a straight up repaint is really what this is between these two. There's not a whole lot of differences looking at it. Same boots, same legs, skin tone a little bit different. Obviously, the head is the big difference between these two, but it is getting the most out of your molds. There's no doubt about it between these two. So we got Robin and Robin, two different versions of a somewhat similar era. I guess a decade in between them really at the end of the day, but fun ones, must have for me in my collection. But now we turn our attention over to the main course, the main event. It is Batman. Of course, the Caped Crusader himself. Always love this color scheme for Batman. Always love this color. Looks very good in the gray and blue. Absolutely do love it. Some accessories, and once again, you 11-year-olds, get the heck out of here. This is 12 and up on this one. Not sure why. Probably a choking hazard. Who knows? But looking good in the packaging. I love the blue and the orange and the yellow. Just really is cool. Very classic feeling. On the back, tons of jibber jabber at the bottom. You got a little glamour shot of Batman, and then, of course, the Batmobile, all the fun stuff we're used to. What's going on here? Let's get old Batman out of the package. There it is. Whoa, losing stuff. See you later. Flying through the air. Bam, flying through the air. See you later. Goodbye. And once again, we've got a bat communicator and a batarang. Same thing we saw with Robin once again here. Uh-oh, and there's that dreaded tape on the cape. You know I'm not a fan of that. Todd, come on. What are we doing, Todd, from the couch? Todd, you're not even paying attention. I thought you loved Batman. Todd just gave me a look like, I'll talk to you later. He's busy. Are you announcing Justice League figures on a late Friday night? Is that what you're doing over there? Yeah, he could be. He could be. Who knows? Pull that out, Batman. Oh my gosh, he's locked in at the waist. How dare I forget that? That's Todd's go-to move right there. See you later, goodbye. Losing tape through the air. Of course, got twist ties. Going to save these for the great dive into the pool at the end of 2024. Here's how full we are right now of twist ties from McFarlane. Adding them all up, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're going to fill a kiddie pool, and I'm going to dive in like a young Scrooge McDuck. It's going to happen. Stay tuned for that. We already saw both of these. Same batarang, same communicator. Exact same thing for both of them. Talk about getting the most out of your molds. That's the definition right there. But now we get old Batman out. And one cool thing about this series was Adam West and Burt Ward did voice the two characters in the animation. Always thought that was really cool. There was, I don't know how many years ago, probably like 5 years ago now, they had a new cartoon with those two voicing it again. I never did watch that. I need to watch that. I'm sure that's on HBO Max or something. I should watch that and check that out. I think I would enjoy that cartoon. The more you know, folks, the more you know. But looking very cool on the head here. Love the head sculpt on this one. Got a very chiseled jaw. A little bit of a darkness behind it, even though he's got very vibrant cartoon colors here. Love the ears on the top there. Of course, the nose in blue against the black on the forehead. Skin tone showing through. Just a very classic Batman here. Batman logo right on the chest looking good. Of course, the utility belt. Got to have that. You got the cape all in blue, once again looking nice. Gray suit throughout. Then you got the blue tights, the blue forearms, the blue fists of fury, and then the blue boots on him. It is Batman at the end of the day. Very, very cool. Very sentimental Batman for me. Once again, going back to my childhood. Absolutely do love this. Of course, articulation going to match Robin. Totally the same articulation on him. But a very good figure, very classic. And like I said, I wasn't going to buy this set, wasn't going to dive into these. I said, you know what, I'm not going to do it. But man, nostalgia, it's a heck of a drug. I saw this, I said, man, I got to have this Batman and Robin in my collection. And here we go, we're off to the races once again. And he does fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand for those keeping track at home. And then we got the Adam West version here, another classic one and very similar to this Robin. Got to get the most out of your mold. Same figure going on, just a few differences on paint and then, of course, a different head. But besides that, same figure. We're getting the most out of those molds all day long. And, of course, twice on Sunday, as we do know. But we got Batman, we got Robin. We got a lot of fun here with the Batman 66 and the New Adventures of Batman. A fun series, a fun set. Definitely recommend it if this is your thing, if you remember this or if you were a fan of this back in the day. I think there's a lot of fun to be had right here. But you guys tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, and we got even more content for you on Patreon, including early access to both YouTube channel videos. A lot going on Patreon every single day. I do appreciate all the support. You can also support support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget, over on Amazon, we got all kinds of stuff going on over there, including the complete guide to the Jakks Classic Superstars book by yours truly. Almost 700 pages. I took all the pictures. I wrote all the copyright on here. A lot of fun, a lot of work, but a labor of love if there ever was one. And if you want an autograph edition, reach out to me. I can get you a soft cover or a hardcover one. Stay tuned for that if you want to do that. And then, of course, social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Batman and Robin, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.